Hey, what's up everybody? BDF 44 coming at you another video. Alright, so I'm on my old side of town where I used to live. Where I used to talk about Dunsmuir all the time. I'm on Wilshire right now. I ain't been over here since I lived over here, believe it or not. A little bit after I left, but years and years and years of walking this street. I'm headed over to the Housing Authority, which is about 9 blocks away. Try to see if I can find any information, if there's anything for me. CLA or something like that. I forget the name of the acronym there, but yeah, man, this is where I used to go every day. I mean, this is one of the most common streets in my life, man. Wilshire, taking the 20, I did it for 15 years, but it's been about 11 years since I lived on the side of town. So just I didn't have my channel back then, man. Y'all never saw me doing anything like this. Y'all never knew of this version of myself, but you know, time changes, man. Things change. So this has been a heck of a day, just like I told y'all, man. I feel like this day was written already. When the moment I woke up, I didn't know exactly what the adventure would be, but it's a hell of an adventure. I can tell you, I never had a day like this before. No, not when I'm still not sure where I'm spending the night tonight, but at least I know I have enough to spend the night somewhere. If I have to check in on a hotel on this side of town, well, that's not gonna happen because I gotta head back over there anyway to see if they will allow me to get back in there after the new lady who will be taking over this shift will let me in. I think what I can do though is if they say no, I know the guys who work around there. I could talk to one of them and say, hey, look, man, could y'all put my stuff in y'all little storage room for like tonight, and I'm just gonna check in tomorrow morning, and then we'll figure out where I have to sleep from there. I'm not worried about that. But the most stressful part of this is done. Problem is, I done got all the way on this side of town asking my psychiatrist where is the housing authority she wanted me to go to, not the HCLA, but the other one, and she didn't tell me a thing. She ain't got back to me. I guess she's busy, so it's like, yo, I'm over here. Where is the place that you're talking about? But I know where the main housing authority is. I just don't know if that's what the office building that she's connected to is in. But push come to shove, I'm just going over here anyway just to see about it and just to kill time, man. It's only like 1:30. I can't get back over there till 5. And I'm only an hour away, so I got plenty of time to kill. So this is kind of what I wanted to do on Monday. Go to my old areas and just kind of stomp around. But my boy T was like, look, you got stuff you need to do. You ain't got no business wasting time. Go do something you have to do. I'd be in Hollywood probably showing y'all my apartment over there where I first grew up. But he's right. I could get to the housing authority and still show y'all Wilshire. So, I mean, I got 48 minutes, 48% on my phone. This kills the battery. But I do have my charger in my pocket, but I don't know who allows you to charge your phone where, because all these businesses don't want you to charge your phone. Everybody knows everybody has phones, so nobody wants you to charge it anywhere. So that's going to be the tricky part, is to find a outlet and sit there for about 20 minutes and just let this thing get to at least 70-something%. But the good thing is, because I'm so good with patterns and how to get back to the hotel won't be difficult for me. I know exactly how to do that. I know what bus to catch. I know where to get off and all of that now. So I don't necessarily need my GPS to get where I need to go. However, I do need my phone to use the tap card. So that's going to be a thing. But yeah, man. Just want to show y'all what it is. Connecting with everybody. Let them know that things have gotten better, but they're still extremely uncertain. Because somebody could very easily just take all of my stuff. Everything I own in the world is out underneath their damn stairs. But then I'm just trusting that the lady who's sitting there, everybody's sitting there, so there's a camera pointing in that direction, and I just got to live with that, man. Now what I'm looking at is a positive thing, but it is something that is just gonna have to be dealt with. And you know, with as much uncertainty as I've had all morning, I'm just not going to allow that part to be the part that I'm going to worry about. I just can't do it. I ain't got no choice. Was I going to sit there for 5 hours and watch my stuff as they proceed to tell me you have to leave? Because that's essentially what she was saying. You have to leave and come back tomorrow if you want to check in. So it's like, I can't keep an eye on my stuff even if I necessarily want to, because then that would technically be me never leaving. So I just don't have a solution, so I just let the Lord handle that. I don't. So that's kind of what it is, man. I was a little frustrated when I got off the train because it still said I was offline after I got up here. I had to reset my phone. So I'm like, man, I know T-Mobile. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly when that thing is supposed to cut off again if they try that. It's the 30th. Today's the 21st. It shouldn't be a problem. And then I got the other phone coming, so Yeah, man, I like being on this side of town to a degree. It ain't home, but it is my second home. I spent my adolescence here after like 16 all the way up to like 30. So I spent a great deal of time on this side of town, a great deal of time walking these streets, going back and forth to downtown and back to my crib on Dunsmuir, which is like about 4 or 5 miles back that way, maybe not even that many actually. But you know, this is one of the places I didn't walk too much. I'd usually take the bus. Everything I needed to do, I would bus for back and forth unless I worked in this area, which sometimes I did. But you know, don't look much different, to be honest with you. Not really. It ain't changed like Hollywood and downtown has. So it'll live with it. I don't necessarily want to be over here right now, but I'll live with it. At any rate, I'm in Koreatown and headed to the housing authority, man. So I'm gonna cut this thing off and let it drain no more of my battery. BDF 44. Thank you all for watching.